Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great males who teach and rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing forth this doctrine amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Parathon, back at it with another lesson. Lord willing, it's edifying. Came across this article, from the website shouldhitthefanplan.com. And as you can see, this is threats of tyranny. UK warns COVID restrictions could remain unless everyone is vaccinated. And you see, they really pushing this, man, all over, across the globe, not just in the U.S. So you see, I'm gonna just skim through this article a little bit, grab some scriptures. It's not gonna be a long video. Lord willing, it's edifying. You see, so. Here we go. It says the United Kingdom has taken medical tyranny to a whole new level. The government has threatened to keep some COVID restrictions in place unless every single person living in the UK submits to the jab New World Order agenda. You see, Biden, he want, what do you want, 100 million jabs in 100 days? You know what I mean? And now they turning up over in the UK. Well, it's been going on, but you see, we getting closer and closer. This is through faith we believe this is the pregame, to the mark of the beast. Let's see, continuing, it says, when will people finally open their eyes to the fact that the government is slavery? This totalitarian threat signifies that the government actually believes they own the people living in the UK. Technically they do, but I digress. It says, and if you think the options will be better in the United States, you are living in delusional fantasy land. Yeah, it's about to heat up over here too. It's not mandatory yet, but we close. Let's see, continuing. Let me skip over that. Let's see, it says basically the ruling class is threatening to continue to remove your freedoms and keep you enslaved unless you agree to be their slave. People are still falling for it. We need to wake up. Well, we in captivity. Us being Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole, West Indians, and Haitians, we're in captivity, so this isn't nothing we don't know. Can't speak for the other heathen nations, but this is just obvious. Continuing, it says the UK is still focusing this vaccination drive on the elderly and healthcare workers, and there are currently no set plans for when the jab will become more widely available to the public. Around 13 million shots of the of the jab have been administered in the UK so far, with Health Secretary Matt Hancock claiming that among 75 to 79-year-olds, uptake has been 96%. Now, these old heads, man, is dropping off of this jab. These straight jabs, they dropping. Giving up the ghost. And as I continue, I'm gonna just continue reading and hit the point. This is it right here. It says tyrannical master, some know him as the UK's Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, said earlier this week that it's just too early for people to begin making summer plans, asking the public to be a little bit more patient as the country attempts to navigate the health crisis. So you will remain a slave until you take their jab, at which point you will be allowed to continue to serve the ruling class. Gee, that doesn't sound dystopian in the least, but be a willing slave or an unwilling slave. Those are your choices. That's it on that. So basically they're labeling, this Prime Minister, of the UK, Boris Johnson, a tyrant, man. what so happens to be was born in New York. You see. Now he already I was reading another article. They reached a milestone. They already, you know, it's already been 15 million jabs that have taken place over there. It's a milestone for him. And now he wants Salakia. Now he wants, everybody over there to get it. It sound like they're gonna make it mandatory pretty soon. He wants everybody over there to get it, in order for everything to open back up and go back to so-called normal. But we know what's going on. See, this right here is just going to give birth to, as the scriptures say, uproars of the people, pursuing the, I believe, 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter. And yeah, let's get some scripts. We're gonna hit some scriptures. Let's jump right into it. Let's see, 2nd Esdras. What is this? Salakia. It's 15. 2nd Esdras 15. I'm gonna start at 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." You see, because the fact that they're pushing for this for everyone to get this, to go back to so-called normal. The article had mentioned you're either going to be a slave or an unwilling slave. This is gonna stir the pot. They adding fuel to the fire. It's gonna cause great sedition among men, which is already taking place now. The capital. They didn't hit the capital. Continuing this verse 17, it says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Yeah, pretty, they won't be able to leave. You gotta show proof now. You leave the state. Here in Pennsylvania, you gotta show proof that you got the jab, and that you tested negative, or if not that, a doctor's note of exemption. Due to medical conditions as to why you can't have it. So you see, they already had this shit on lock, man. Let me see. It's Revelations 14. Salaki. Revelations 14:9. "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with brimstone and with fire." Salakia. "And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh in the face of Yahweh Shai." That's it on that. And I meant to grab Revelations 13 and 16 first. Before that, I'm going to just get it now. It's Revelations 13 and 16. "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." And there's more on that. "That no man may buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the number or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, Esau, and his number is 666. You see, so this is the pregame to this mark of the beast, man. And as I read in Revelation 14, if you take that, this is what's going to happen to you. We're going to drink of that wine, of the wrath of our living power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, poured out without mixture, you know, in the cup of his indignation. Come on, man. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not trying to see the the fire with the brimstone and be tormented, man. I'm cool. You see? I pray that Yahweh Shem Yahushai keep that spirit of resistance on me. Lord willing, we those men. You see? But you see, that was pretty much it. Just wanted to bring that article out. Lord willing, it was edifying. You know, with that, I'm going to say Shalom. Kahalal, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Keep enduring Akim, Kwam Yasharala.